Viewer discretion is advised.
But will be completely ignored.
Spend time with your family?
Sure I do.
Good. Just a man that doesn't spend time with his family can never be a good man.
Take my latest run-in with Batsy. It was just last night, as the entire country was tuning into its favorite talk show.
I believe whatever doesn't kill you simply makes you stranger. And here we go.
Good evening, my friends. So, did you like my little change of scenery last week? I hope you did. But now, summer is here, and the Asylum is going to be out for the summer. Welcome to the Wrestling Asylum. I'm your host, Eric The Joka, but we're going to get to some business in a minute. We got to pay them bills. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, stay notified. Telegraph, telegram, tell a wrestler, tell your baby mama, Google Plus, your sister's ass, the Pony Express, UPS, what can Brown do for you, FedEx, and of course the Postal Service, but that's beside the point. Also, don't forget, go to our Linktree at linktree.com/Off the Top Ropes podcast. That's where you can find the links to everywhere we are. And, of course, the merch. Show the Pod Mob some love. And give us some love, too. Yeah. And, of course, we got to pay the bills. We got our brand ambassadors in the bill. Welcome to the... And, of course, dreamalive.store. Our good friends there, they got a lot of cool sweatshirts, swag, and everything else. You'll be glad you did. Of course, we got Okaze clothing 15% off with the promo code OTTRMOB. And Habits, I suggest you check them out too, so that way you looking fly at the family barbecue or at the club this summer. And for all you coffee lovers, that French press auto reminds me, Grand Theft Auto, 10% off at cafecollazo.com with the promo code. God, I love that coffee. But if you need a different kind of pick-me-up, our other good friends at Swift Energy, 10% off with the OTTR Mob code. And thank you. Of course, go to bonfire.com/The Wrestling Asylum. First edition merch. And of course, we have the other merch featuring the recently and respected Dr. Christy Quinn. And of course, how could I not say that? We got t-shirts, hoodies, hats. You never know what you're going to find around here. But one thing is for sure. Never gonna be a bad thing. Support your boy, Mr. J. Can't do it alone without you. I love y'all. This is your friendly neighborhood message. Check out the merch. Show some love, and who knows? Maybe old Mr. J will talk to you. Now, you were probably wondering at the start of the show why there was no audio. There's a simple explanation. Some of my inmates have decided to run amok, and well, I had to whack them upside the head. You know, they kind of want to screw the pooch with the old audio. So, you know, on behalf of myself, inmates, I got something to say.
You ain't shit.
That being said, before we get started, if you missed it, Blackheart's Angels, earlier, check out the archives on the OTTR network. And I know I said it on their show, but I'm going to say it again. Ladies, I'm proud of you. Congratulations. I look forward to seeing what you do come August. But now, would everybody like to know what's going to go down this week? I know you do. Now, normally we always have a victim in the chair, but for you newcomers, today for the season finale, I'm going to be playing some of the hits from this season, giving you your favorite roasts and moments. And you never know who it's going to be. Just know it's going to be a lot of fun. And then we have to have a talk before the main event of the night. So why don't I just pop in that key? Welcome, Bobby. Get everybody coming in. But it's time for Mr. Eric right here to open up the door. So excuse me while I find the key. There it is. And now let's have some fun.
I want to have some fun before the main event.
We have a jam-packed 48 hours of wrestling, and it starts. I hope you are as well. And it starts tonight, Saturday night's main event. And we got a hell of a card here tonight, following right here on NBC or Peacock. Starting off with my match, I'm calling it now. Chelsea Green challenges Zelina Vega to regain the Women's U.S. Championship. Zelina Vega, you got me in your corner. I have you retaining the gold. Then somebody's gonna bleed. It's Damian Priest, Drew McIntyre. It all comes to a head inside a steel cage. Drew, I'm sorry, you are a steel cage's bitch. Damian Priest with the win. And then in tag team action, Seth Rollins and the Dog, Braun Breaker challenge against the best in the world, CM Punk and Sami Zayn. I got to go with the shocker and Punk and Zayn with the victory. And then 4 letters, 1 word, World Heavyweight Champion retains Jey Uso against the YouTuber dumpster fire, Logan Paul. Fuck you, Logan Paul. You ain't shit. And then in the main event, the 17-time reigning world champion, John Cena, will face a legend in his own right, R-Truth, who's promised to either beat the hustle, loyalty, and respect back into the world 17-time reigning champion, or we riot. So right now, I'm going to go through my picks again in case you didn't hear them. We're going to kick it off like this. It's going to be a little bit speedball, and then I want to hear what the chat thinks. And thanks for coming in, Blackheart. It's always good to see you, my boss and friend. Zelina Vega with the victory in this one. Zelina just won it not that long ago, so there's no sense in doing that. I got to go with Damian Priest inside the steel cage. Drew McIntyre does not have a very good record when it comes to being inside a Hell in the Cell or a steel cage. Like I said, I got to go with Sami Zayn and CM Punk. The only way I could see Braun Breaker and Rollins doing this is off a distraction. Maybe if Roman Reigns somewhat gets involved in his own way, we'll see what happens there. Logan Paul, fuck you, bitch. You ain't shit. Jey Uso, yeet, retains the world championship in this one. I'm not going to say anything more past that. Speaks for himself, really. And then the main event, I'm sorry, R-Truth, I love you to death, but it's going to be the 17-time champion, John Cena. Will we get the appearance from the American Nightmare here tonight to begin the mind games for his return to take back what he had taken from him at WrestleMania? We have to wait and see. But those are my picks. I know you're watching out there asking yourselves, Bobby's saying Zelina Vega beats Chelsea Green. He's going to pick Braun Breaker and Rollins. Sorry, I think that would be dumb. Yeah, John Cena, of course, Damian Priest, and of course, yep, Jey Uso. No doubt about it. For everybody else coming on in, let us know what your predictions are for this one. But, you know, we got a lot of wrestling here tonight, and we're going to try to make this as fun and entertaining as possible. So, also, tomorrow night, in the first of, in a long while, head-to-head on pay-per-view or premium live event, All Elite Wrestling battles the WWE's own NXT. It's Battleground. It's Double or Nothing. But we're going to talk about Double or Nothing after the break. But first off, let's talk about our thoughts on NXT Battleground, shall we? I'm going to go through the card, then go through it again and give you my picks. And it's going to go a little bit something like this. Tomorrow night, Sunday, May 25th in Tampa, Battleground. Of course, our girl, Sol Ruca, defends. I got a funny feeling Sol Ruca retains the Women's U.S. Championship. And then, in the ultimate form of betrayal, Stacks, you screwed the pooch. You're going to pay. The Don picks up the victory in that one. I can't wait to see that fight because there's one thing you know, you don't stab your brothers in the back. We got 6-man tag action. Like I said, this one's going to be a toss-up for me. I'll give you my predictions in a minute because, truth be told, I have been watching, but this is a hard one for me because all 6 men are hungry and they want a piece. And then, of course, Trick Williams tries to shock the world. But guess what? I know one thing. We all believe Joe Hendry retains the TNA Championship. And then, well, Obafemi has the chance to really cement his legacy. But one thing's for sure. It's not going to be easy against this guy. And then, of course, Stephanie Vakir will defend against the Juggernaut. I say it's going to be Stephanie, but if the rumors are true and she's called to the main roster, I have a hunch, in my heart of hearts, it will be Jordynne Grace. But we're going to get through all this, and I'm going to give you my picks overall, in case you missed them. So we're going to go rapid fire a little bit today. Here we go. And my picks will be as follows. I have Sol Ruca defeating Kalani Jordan to retain the Women's North American Championship. Sol Ruca's been on a roll. I look forward to seeing what she does next. Sol Ruca, keep killing it, girl. You're looking good. That doesn't hurt having some backup, too. Of course, Tony D'Angelo, the Don. Stacks, you screwed the pooch. You don't stab your family in the back. Now you're going to get whacked. Tony D'Angelo, do your business, boss. Show the underboss why he's still the bitch. And then in the 6-man tag, I got to go with the culling on this one simply because it's Shawn Spears and that expertise. But don't underestimate Josh Briggs and Hank and Tank. They could be the upset, but I got to go with the culling in this one. And of course, like I said earlier, I believe in Joe Hendry retaining the NXT Championship. I don't see any logic in having Trick doing it unless there's a bigger end game. With that, we're going to find out tomorrow night. Hey, there's the man. Of course, Obafemi defends against Miles Bourne. Can Miles Bourne tomorrow night shock the world and give everybody? What's up, Mitch? Everybody. But then we got the big one. My heart says Stephanie Vakir, but in this one, I got to go with Jordynne Grace. Bobby, you're saying Sol Ruca retains. You're picking D'Angelo. You're picking the culling. You pick Joe Hendry. Stephanie Vakir, I would see it. And you're picking Obafemi. I'm going to be honest. All right. This card is unique. I've been watching. I've been enjoying. Here's my concern. If you put the belt on Jordynne Grace, I want to know where. Obviously, Vakir is going to probably end up on Raw. I mean, let's face that. That's probably going to be the case. But at the same time, I'm also of the opinion, and again, just me, that if you do decide for Stephanie Vakir to retain, here's my question for you. When do you decide to go through with it and pretty much crown Jordynne? Do you wait till around SummerSlam? That's my thing. Now, exactly. I think during the Femi Bourne match, I think Mr. Jasper Troy, after the other night on Tuesday, he's going to make his presence felt. Who's he going to favor? I don't know. Trick Williams, I'm going to say this. For a while, you were good, but as of late, you've gone cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Now that's a headline.
What?
And all I'm going to say is this.
You ain't shit.
Joe Hendry, I still believe we're going to see what happens. Overall, solid card. In my honest opinion, Sol Ruca is the obvious choice. The culling, of course, but then again, if Izzy tries to interfere and it backfires, Hank Tank and Briggs could pick up the victory. That's what's unique seeing this particular card, is here we are again in a unique situation where now we can't predict. I mean, we can, but you get what I mean. It's hard to predict because of the fact that we have such a unique set of storylines and things of that nature. So that's why I say what I say. But make no mistake, I look forward to this because here's the reality. It's going to be great. The whole card's going to crush it. And one thing is for certain. And I'm going to say this. As it pertains to the boss, Tony D'Angelo, and Stacks, the soon-to-be former underboss. Now, Stacks, you got roasted earlier this season for the shit you pulled, stabbing the boss in the back. Now, I'm going to steal a line. Yes, it is. I'm going to steal a line from, Roman Reigns after the Shield breakup. There's just certain things in life you don't fucking do. You never tug on Superman's cape. Don't piss, or in some cases, shit in the wind.
Doesn't that seem kind of crazy to you?
Don't stab the family in the back. Because, the minute you do that, eventually you're going to get a whack. When you stabbed Tony in the back, this was my reaction. And I've been watching you guys for a couple of years.
Coincidence? I think not.
So that was a little disconcerting. So as far as Stacks goes, guess what? Not today. Not today. So Stacks, you're about to get your ass whipped. And that's all I got to say on the matter. But folks, like I said, this is going to be a little unorthodox today. Because I got some other announcements to make. I want you to leave your predictions for Saturday night's main event and Battleground in the chat during the commercial break. And when we get back, we're going to dig into Double or Nothing and then the best of this season's electric chair. But before we leave after today, I got one question. Are you beginning to pay attention? Other than the obvious people. Are you listening to me now? Do I have your attention now? I hope I do. We're going to find out. But for now, my fellow inmates, get your libations, get your drinks, get your doobie. Because after the break, we're going to dig into Double or Nothing. Then I'm going to see how many of you have been paying attention. And Shar hits this. Other than I took the other way with Braun and Seth, Shar, but good to see you as always. You know this. We talked earlier. And I'm going to be honest. Damian Priest. He's going to make us all remember that when it comes to a cage match, Drew McIntyre is always the cage's bitch. But folks, go get your something to eat and whatnot, because after the break, like I've been saying, Double or Nothing, and then after the best of my chair. You've been paying attention lately? Is it starting to sink in yet? Have you noticed? Have you been spreading the word? I hope you are. But for now, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back after these words.
I got nothing left to lose. Nothing can hurt me anymore. My life is nothing but a comedy.
I believe whatever doesn't kill you simply makes you stranger.
This is all Hall of Famer Ron Simmons, a.k.a. Farouk, and you're listening to Off the Top Rope Podcast. And if you're not, damn.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is Miss Layla Gray, and you are listening to Off the Top Rope Podcast. Y'all need to check out this interview. Check out my man, because he knows how to do his damn job. So, check it out. Stay tuned.
Hey, yo, this is your friendly neighborhood Red Dogs here. Eating pizza. No, not from Pizza Hut. Not from, any other place. From the Luigi's. That's the place that we're going to. That's the place we eating at. See, the camera's not even on me no more. So, as a friendly neighborhood Red Dog and your favorite mercenary, I approve of set pizza.
Try to run speed racing, brother got a kick spin till it lands. He try to run speed racing, brother got a kick to a double hand. Cause I kept clicking till I bitch jam. Try to run click the boy's man. There's some chumps on them niggas friend. Cause he starts to spray waving like a fan. Cause he jam click the boy's man. Cause he jam click the boy's man. Cause he jam click the boy's man. Run the Ricky Brand. Run the Rico.
My office, it's a 12x12 cage made out of wood, iron, and steel.
Pump up with Sting on WCW Monday Nitro. Every Monday night at 8 on TNT.
Just another day at the office.
You don't get too many complaints. Once in a well, sometimes the guys say we're not showing enough of his highlights or his sport. And the time the wrestlers came in, they were a little miffed.
Where are my highlights? Yo, Miller, you know that wrestling's the #1 television sport in terms of demographics?
Oh, sure, I knew that. Everybody knows that, don't they?
It's those Greco-Roman wrestling guys. They're a bunch of sissies. You guys are great.
Of course it's real. I mean, if it's up to me, we're running these highlights every night on SportsCenter. Aesthetically, there's a problem with it. It's something that's technical.
I hope you guys enjoyed it, but have you been watching? Have you been paying attention?
Ain't no mercy, got that purple Lamborghini lurking. Rose, so she know that pussy worth it. Flooded Rolex at the Grammy Awards. They still selling dope, that's those Miami boys. Killers everywhere, it ain't no place to run. Forgive me for my wrongs, I have just begun. Ain't no mercy, ain't no mercy. Got that purple Lamborghini lurking. Ain't no mercy, ain't no mercy. Got that purple Lamborghini lurking. Rose, don't be begging for your life, cause that's a lost cause. High stakes, body armor, suicide, boy.
Is it sinking in? Has it sunk in yet? I'd like to think so. We'll get to that near the end of the program. But now, it's time for our thoughts and predictions on Double or Nothing. And folks, this one's going to be interesting because I'm praying it's not a 7-hour show, but of course, in trios action, it's the Paragon against the Dodd Callis family. I got a funny feeling the Paragon with the upset. Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly, and Roderick Strong pick up the victory against Kyle Fletcher and the crew. Ooh, this one's a tough one. The infamous ladies of the booty cheeks, Anna Jay and Harley Cameron, TNA, against Megan Bayne and Penelope Ford. Ooh, 4 hot women. God damn, this is a tough one. And of course, I have a hunch Nigel and Garcia could shock everybody after the weeks of bullshit from FTR with, Mr. Pain in the ass down there. Oh, Ricochet, you done fucked up, son. You're going up against a Briscoe in a stretcher. Yeah, you're going to be Mark's bitch. I'm going Mark Briscoe for the W in this one. And of course, Okada's been on a roll as the champ. He's had it for a while, but I have a feeling Speedball Bailey could shock the world. If I was a bet man, I'd take Speedball for the upset. Anarchy in the Arena. It's the Young Bucks. It's the Death Riders, Omega, Swerve, The Ops, and Willow. Because we got Marina Shafir. Marina, be careful what you wish for. You just walked into a hole of a lot of shit. Oof. Could this be the beginning of the final chapter for the natural Dustin Rhodes? As much as I love the Sons of Texas, I got a hunch Hurt Syndicate's going to retain the gold. And then Timeless Tony Storm gets an old familiar challenge from an old friend in Mina Shirakawa. Could Mariah May screw the Timeless One to help her old friend? I hate to say it. Could happen. Mercedes Moné will challenge a All Elite Wrestling alum and OG, the one and only Jamie Hayter. Mercedes, you're due to get your ass whipped, bitch. Jamie Hayter with the upset. And then our main event, it is the finals of the Owen Hart Men's Cup Tournament. Can Will Ospreay be the one to pick it up, or will the Hangman finish the job? And of course, that is the card tomorrow night in Arizona. But folks, let's go through that card one last time, because I want to make sure you all understand what I can say. Because when we get to the main event, well, you'll see. Tomorrow night, Double or Nothing in Arizona. Here we go. And it's the keynote. First time it's not in Vegas. I got the Paragon over the Don Callis family. Don Callis, your ass is due for a whooping, boy. I hope it comes. I really do. And then next, during the buy-in, this is a tough one for clapping them booty cheeks. I want to take Anna Jay and Harley Cameron in my heart, but money says it's Megan May and Penelope Ford with the victory. I got to go with the goddess there. Nigel and Daniel, I want you to remind FTR why you don't fuck with the two of you. Nigel and Daniel with the upset against FTR. Like I said earlier, Ricochet, you're going to be Mark Briscoe's bitch. Expect this one to be violent, folks. Mark Briscoe, in my opinion, takes the victory on that one. Ricochet, get your bald-headed ass out of here. Speedball Mike Bailey, I think, is the only guy at this moment in time who can defeat Kazuchika Okada and become the new Continental Champion. I look forward to that match. It's going to be very intriguing. Anarchy in the Arena, a staple in the last few years. This is a tough one. I could see it going either way, but I'm hoping Kenny Omega and the others take the victory, because at some point the Death Riders have penance they're going to have to pay. Like I said earlier, the Hurt Syndicate's going to pick up the victory against the Sons of Texas. Hopefully I'm wrong, but logically, the only way I could see it is if Max tries to help and it backfires. But the Hurt Syndicate is where my heart is. The Women's World Championship. Mariah May could make her appearance after being gone for a while after losing. I would say Mina Shirakawa, but Timeless Tony Storm. The money says it could be Timeless retaining the women's final. Wait a minute. Do my eyes deceive me? I got to say, I want Jamie Hayter on this one. And then, of course, the main event, it's going to be Will Ospreay, Hangman Adam Page. I got a hunch it's Ospreay, but if it's the Hangman, he could be the only one that can stop the Death Riders and Jon Moxley. Do my eyes deceive me?
Your entrance was good. His was.
I does not.
The Quad Mob's one and only person.
The eye does not deceive you. No, it's not.
What's going on, baby?
Came in to bless my presence with you, man. Want to give your flowers too, and everything else. Same way that you did with the girls. I'm going to do the same thing to you too. So, congratulations on the season finale. Made it this far. And you know, with the changes coming up next season, you already know what you're doing and everything like that. So good things is coming. Good things is coming for you, and I can't be any more proud than what I am for you right now for sticking it out and doing it on your own and shit like that. And then, you know, doing it your way, and now you kind of see what it takes. You know what I mean? So I gotta tip my cap off to you too, and everything like that. So kudos to Eric. Kudos to everyone that came in and out of this asylum, who's not here, who was here, everything like that, who helped grace their presence. Same thing goes to y'all too, and everything else. But I want to tip off my hat more to Eric because he found his craft as he went through his own metamorphosis throughout the ordeal of him being here and that type of stuff. So now he's finally getting the footed in, finally getting his footed in and stuff like that. And you know, I'm proud of him. I'm happy for him.
Thank you. That means a lot.
And yes, Hardcore Sports Network, we cannot forget we will be merging with each other during the summer. So our season premiere shows will be simulcasting on both ours and yours. So that's going to be fun to do.
Oh, that's going to be a hell of a lot.
That's going to be fun to do. So kudos to Hardcore Sports Network. Can't wait to looking forward to working with you guys to see what
absolutely
all of us here. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
it's going to be a hell of a lot of fun.
We
got a lot.
We're looking forward to it. We're really looking forward to it.
Oh, so us too. I know I am. Besides, I had a good teacher. So just remember that. But I wonder, what does the boss think about tomorrow night's Double or Nothing card?
Replay. I guess replay the card.
All right.
I guess replay the cards. Let me do it. I'll do it with you.
You ready? You want to do all of them, or?
Yeah. Come on, man. I'll do all of them.
All right. So guess what, ladies and germs? A special treat. We're gonna whip through them. Here we go. Saturday night's main event. Blackheart, the floor is yours.
Cheer. Okay, Saturday night's main event that's starting in the next hour and 15 minutes. We got this match that was just announced last night on SmackDown. Selena Vega will be defending the United States Championship against Chelsea Green. I think it's too early for Selena to drop it, especially through all the media stuff that she's been doing. Give her shine right now. So let Selena retain. Let someone else take the belt off her later. Steel cage match. Damian Priest and Drew McIntyre. This has to end tonight, but I'm leaning more for Damian Priest to win only because he lost the WrestleMania or Backlash match. The tag team match. Sammy Punk versus Seth and Braun. Come on, how can you not go against Seth? And I just don't know if a third person is going to kind of come out and join that faction. We got to wait.
That's what I'm thinking is the X Factor.
Mr. Yeet, 4 letters, 1 word, 1 grunt. Mr. Yeet is going to retain the World Heavyweight Championship against Logan Paul, Mr. Social Media himself. But he's going to give it his grand performance. And come on, is it really fucking obvious? He's going to win this, even though this title run has been kind of mid, even though there's only been his second title defense. But, you know, we see this before in part-time wrestlers who cover the championships. So this is what the fuck that we get. So Cena's going to retain that. Cena's going to retain that.
And then tomorrow night, like I said, we're going to dive into both. It's unique because it's been a while since they've been head-to-head. It's NXT, it's AEW. We're going to start with the NXT Battleground card again.
But you've seen why that they did that, because not only that was going head-to-head, but two, the NBA playoffs.
That's the other part of the equation.
Game 3 of the Pacers and Knicks is on Sunday too. So
I don't know how the Knicks get.
That's why Collision got pushed over to Thursday this week.
That's what I figured, and hopefully that's a more permanent move. But let's dig into the Battleground card. I want to get your
just needs to do that move and just
get it over with.
Yeah, just get it over with.
All right, let's get to Battleground. Floor is yours, my friend. Let's go.
Cool. NXT's Battleground is in Tampa Bay the same night as AEW's Double or Nothing in Glendale, Arizona. Then we got the NXT Women's North American Championship. As much as I want Kalani to win, but of course, Soruka just got this thing like a month ago. And
I know.
Sarah's going to be a part of the effect into this, so Soruka's going to retain this title. D'Angelo versus Stacks. Even though I know people want to see D'Angelo get back, but they're gonna save it for later. Stacks needs this more than what the fuck that he does. So Stacks needs to establish himself as a separate entity as of right now. So
right.
The 6-man tag match. As much as I want to go with Hank and Tank, but I guess Shaw kind of conversed me over to the calling now. So you know what? I'm gonna go with the calling because I think they kind of need this win more than what the tag team champions actually needed right now. They'll figure that out later. Say his name and he appears. TNA Championship appears. As much as people want this thing to kind of go left field, but it's not. Joe Henry's gonna win this thing because of some bullshit that's gonna happen. It's just
absolutely.
I'm still stuck on what Dre said about this man.
Remind me.
And Overfemi takes on each other for the NXT Championship, and as much as Miles is gonna give it his all, but come on, who's not betting on against Overfemi?
Right.
And in the main event, the NXT Women's Championship, 75 Kier takes on Jordan Grace. Much as I want Jordan to win, it's not her time right now.
No,
and Stephanie still needs a little more time at NXT and work on her English a little bit more. So I'm gonna give the dub off to her.
Oh, I pretty much majority of that card.
Hello, Courtney. Can't wait to have you back the next season too. Now it's gonna say nothing coming back.
What about next season?
Courtney in the chat.
Spoiler.
They already know already.
So, for those who aren't watching, I had the big surprise. She's back. You're just not gonna know when she decides to show up. So, that is the big who. But now we got one more card we better get through, and it's Double or Nothing. Let's hear it.
Okay, AEW's Double or Nothing. That's happening tomorrow, Sunday, May 25th in Glendale, Arizona. Again, Double or Nothing starts off with the trios match. This was just announced after a collision. Paragon takes on the Don Callis family. I might have to go with Char. I might have to go with Don Callis family. I think they stirred something up with this thing over there. You gotta go with TNA. I don't care what no one says. I'm going with Tits and Ass, Anna Jay, and Harley Karen. Yes.
My heart deep down is too.
We need this. We need this, America. We need that victory.
Wrapping them cheeks, baby.
Not Nigel Beginnings, Daniel Garcia versus FTR. Who's not going to go against FTR? Y'all motherfuckers is stupid. So go with
I'm
FTR.
taking Nigel and Daniel to baby pull off the shot.
Otherwise, you're going to lose your goddamn money. Stretcher match. Mark
That's
Briscoe
easy.
versus Ricochet. Ricochet is going to win this because Mark Briscoe don't win shit besides only television matches. They're not going to give him this. Sorry.
We'll see what happens on that one.
Jesus Christ. Oh, in the AEW Continental Championship, Speedball My Bailey, as much as we kind of need something like that, but we don't, they're going to merge the two titles. So Okaze is going to win it, go off against Kenny Omega at All In for the merger of the both championships. So, in the arena, I know the last show, Black Arts, they had a hissy fit over about that. So I'm going to choose this carefully. Death Riders, only because, like someone said, Gabe Kidd is sowing in the wind. And Pac has not come back. What the fuck's happening with him?
Part of it's a visa issue. I know that. The other one is
don't give a fuck. He needs to get his ass back.
I think he's screwed.
Get his ass back or just release this man. Her syndicate. Her syndicate for me. Her syndicate to retain because MJF's going to get involved in this. Time is Toni Storm because I think they're saving her for whoever that's going to be winning the finals of the Owen Hart's Women Tournament. So Toni Storm's going to retain this one, of course. Shirakawa sound like a Chinese restaurant. Shut up, Warren. Mercedes one day he's gonna.
We'll talk about that.
More likely take the dub only because I think they're gonna give her that match with Tony. So sorry, Jay, for that. And
this one is what intrigues me.
And Will Ospreay is gonna take the dub over Hangman Adam Page. I was kind of looking forward to Will Ospreay kind of winning against Moxley later on, but if they're saving it for Darby Allin, then I guess I understand. But this is your guy right here to put the belt on him and give him the run of a fucking lifetime.
Oh, I know.
The world title on the world title on fucking Ospreay and let Darby win it from Ospreay later on when he comes back, rebuild his story and shit. So if you're gonna just give it to Darby just because he climbed a fucking mountain, come on, no. That's like me. That's like me creating the fucking equation to A squared plus B squared equals C squared. But yeah, you're gonna give me a Nobel Peace Prize?
Right.
It's bullshit. Sorry.
No, I don't disagree with you.
No, give it to the workhorse. Give it to the person that's there week in and week out giving you banger after banger. And most people don't like the flippy shit, but he's gonna give you the shit because this is all the fucking he knows.
Right.
But I don't know, man. That's just me talking.
No, I don't disagree with you. I think the thing is, if they're saving it for Darby, I get it. But the time has come. You have enough bullshit with the Death Riders where Char's going to get pissed.
I feel the story from the beginning was Monty Darby from the day Monty stole his title shot. I get that message too. But if you're going to bring in like Will Ospreay, right? He already held the international championship once. He hasn't won any championship gold since. He's just been mystifying in different grudge matches and shit like that.
Right.
If you're really going to bring him in and you're going to keep him at that peak tier that he's at right now before his body starts breaking the fuck down, put the title on him.
You've got it. You got it.
You got to put the title on him. Like, you're gonna at least. Darby still got time. He's still young. I know he wants to retire early, but he's not going to retire unless he's going to win that world title, at least at some point before his AEW contract is up.
I definitely agree.
Like, come on, man. Like, let's not hold back one person because you want to wait for the other person to get right. I'm like, you already gave him chances twice and you didn't pull the trigger with those. Should have done it before. Now, when Ospreay's here, when Darby Allin was gone, who stepped in his place? Ospreay did. Giving all you guys time as classes. 4 or 5-star matches, every single match, pay-per-view match that he done since Darby's been gone.
Mm-hmm.
Don't give Darby the win when he comes back just because y'all did that. I'm like, nah, don't do that, man. That's what I'm gonna really walk away. Because I'm like, now you're playing with Will Ospreay. Now he could have went to he could have went to WWE and been a fucking star.
Right.
And now you're playing with him.
He wouldn't have needed NXT. He'd have shot straight to the main roster.
He would have shot straight up to the fucking main roster. Like, his time is now. So,
yeah,
sorry, but those are my picks.
Yeah, I think Ospreay is due. My only concern is the only reason I could see them going with
Wait, Shar. No, they're not. Darby Allin and Will Ospreay are not the same age. Darby Allin is younger than Will Ospreay. Will Ospreay is in his 30s. Darby Allin is still young. He's still a baby. Still. He's still got time.
Exactly. Oh, absolutely. And my thing is, if they are truly saving this for Darby's return, if there's ever a moment for Darby to magically show up,
it would have to be tomorrow.
It'd have to be tomorrow night in Arizona. And this is the first time they're not in Vegas. The last 4 or 5 years have been.
Will Ospreay is not 32.
No, he's not.
Nah, Will Ospreay's not 32 though. Maybe Darby is, okay, but nah, definitely not. Yeah, definitely not Will Ospreay.
Darby is 32.
Will Ospreay got to be like 37. He got to be 37, 38 because he has a kid.
No, I'm looking at it now. They're both 32.
This is bullshit.
I'm not kidding. Hold up.
This is bullshit. That must mean they started extra fucking early in their fucking careers. That's why they crashed out so early. Well, if that's the case, I just still feel like one person should have gave because they climbed up a fucking mountain. I'm sorry.
Yeah, right there.
Will Ospreay just turned 32 this month.
Yep.
That's bullshit.
I know, right?
That's not saying Warren and me's the same age.
Darby just turned 32 the 10 days before me. That's some funny shit.
I don't know. That's weird.
Yeah, absolutely. But
y'all be starting to marry early then.
Yeah. But overall, I'll say this. If it's going to be anybody that defeats Mox, it has to be Darby. But right now, you've got Ospreay on a different level. If Darby's going to show up, it has to be tomorrow night. You don't have a choice. I mean, otherwise you've basically been doing what you've been doing for jack shit. So I agree with you on that. But overall, a lot of your picks you and I agree on. No doubt about that. So, but that, folks, are the picks for a hell of the next 36 plus hours. But now, usually this would be the part of the show where we had a chamber or something, but, you know, this is the summer finale, and, you know, I want to give y'all some laughs. But before we do...
All right. Enough dilly-dally. To the main event.
As you all are well aware, this show is not for those with weak constitutions, quote-unquote virgin ears, and all the other bullshit. So the following message is for all of y'all.
Warning. The following scene contains language of a frank and explicit nature. Viewer discretion is advised.
And always will be. So to the past victims that you're going to be seeing, I have something I'd like to say, and it goes a little something like this.
Batman, how'd you get here?
Busting your ass. Then you come back from sabbatical after you got hurt. Look at those knockers.
Oh my God. Woo! Damn.
You could put a... No.
Nope, don't say it.
No. I'm going to say...
Fuck it, just do it anyway.
You could put a dick in between those and titty fuck them up. Yes, I do. Let's say that one more time. Right here, you've improved your mic skills, but your voice sounds like nails on a chalkboard. Right here, you're the poster child for arching our back to get blown out on OnlyFans in a gang. Right here, you're looking and going, is that CM Punk's penis already swinging in the wind? I guess I'm going to have to let him hit it because I don't know if AJ's letting it.
This is what I say.
This one's for you.
Yeah.
And tell your cum dump girlfriend she ain't shit. And anyone that's offended, be offended. Oh, Prince Puma or Ricochet, Mr. I swallow a lot, Mr. I just draw a bald line over my head so it looks like I'm a dick with maybe some pubes with that horrific looking, mustache goatee thing looking on your face. I mean, Jesus Christ, I get the old man from Walt Disney off of Wish.com screwed up with you when you got to the main roster. I just draw a bald line over my head so it looks like I'm a dick with maybe some pubes with that horrific looking, mustache goatee thing looking on your face. I mean, Jesus Christ, I get the old man from Walt Disney off of Wish.com screwed up with you when you got to the main roster. You were halfway decent in NXT. You were killing it as Prince Puma. But Jesus Christ, man, you got downgraded to the speed belt. The 3 to 5 minute. Oh, the patriarchy. Where do I begin? You sound like the most weird ass fucking porno name for a damn video. I mean, right here with this belt, standing next to Tony Schiavone, looking like a cheap red ripoff of the Riddler, and then looking right here with Luchasaurus. I mean, Jesus Christ, what did you took his career and took it to shit while you're banging Nick Wayne's mom. You tried to bury Jack Perry's career. Haven't seen him in a minute. Thanks a lot, you shit stain. He at least had the good sense to fuck your bitch ass up. All right. The fact that your best friend shows up in the company and you tell him to go fuck himself, I was waiting for him to pull a dildo out of his jacket and just to stick it up your ass with no lube. I mean, shit. He made you Alberto Del Rio. El Patron. Mister, I had a chauffeur who could wrestle better than you. A guy who had more respect and class than you. Mr. Del. Every time they say your name, it sounds like they're don't know whether to fondle your balls with their tongue or spit. Yeah, I said it. I don't give a shit.
I know.
Motherfucker has it coming.
Yes, he does.
Ladies and gentlemen, Alberto Del Rio, time to pay the piper.
Batman! How'd you...
Where do I begin with this fucking mess? Where do we begin? Do we begin with the fact that Hunter basically bent Bailey over for the better part of a year, butt fucked her in the ass with no lube, and stuck Becky Lynch in there instead, who hadn't been there? Okay, fuck that. That was actually a pretty damn good, decent match between Drew and our boy Damian Priest. Joe Hendry stepping up to Randy Orton. We all know how my thoughts on that. We know how Uncle Fats feels, so we ain't gonna dive into that. Next. This fucking bullshit made me want to gouge my eyes out or beat the shit out of Logan Paul and then skull you-know-what him just because it was funny. That was not a half bad match. I was impressed. Good job to the ladies in the triple threat. Joe Hendry stepping up to Randy Orton. We all know how my thoughts on that. We know how Uncle Fats feels, so we ain't gonna dive into that. Next. This fucking bullshit made me want to gouge my eyes out or beat the shit out of Logan Paul and then skull you-know-what him just because it was funny. That was not a half bad match. I was impressed. Good job to the ladies in the triple threat. This had the shocker for me. Congrats to Dominic Mysterio. You're still a dude wipe after your wipe. That's all I got to say. Oh, here we go. Fuck you, John Cena. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. And you know that was coming after what we saw night 2. So, needless to say, we had some good chair events this season, and I didn't regret any one of them.
Eric, I as a parting gift, I let you 4 new clips on the very bottom of this dashboard. Yeah, I think
say what?
I think I left you 4 new clips on your dashboard while you were showing up and stuff. So as my parting gift. Before I walk out of here, I'll let you enjoy them by yourself. So as far as I'm concerned,
well, ladies and gentlemen, that was the boss. Before we get out of here, first and foremost, for the last 3 years, going on 4, without that man's friendship and his guidance, I don't know where I would be without him. I really don't. He's done a lot for me. He's gotten me through some hard shit. I know I've done that for him. So, to you, my friend, I can never thank you enough. Even though sometimes I might drive you nuts. But, means everything to me. So, you're all wondering. You got one major announcement in the form of the return of Courtney. But she will be known, thanks, man. And I always got yours. Like we once said in a private conversation, if we got to go down with the ship, we're going down with you. I'll be right there at your side, boss. No matter what, you know this, brother. So what other announcements are coming? You've been seeing the cyberpunk theme Well, allow me to explain. You see, for the last 3 years, y'all got the guy in the makeup, Eric the Joka. But now, a new chapter is about to be written. For a long time, that makeup helped me get through some times where I was nervous to get on this mic. Season 7, a remodel, or as I've been calling it, the upgrade, and it begins after tonight. Queen Courtney will have a new name when she arrives. You once knew her as the Queen of the Indies, but we grow and evolve, baby. She's the Madame of the Indies now. I hope you're ready. And when is she going to pop up? You never know. But make no mistake, she's always going to bring that fire, and I expect nothing less. Courtney is a friend for a long time. I look forward to this. Prayers and thoughts to you and your family. I love you. I got your back. And anybody who doesn't like it, well, kiss my ass. But folks, it's summertime. So, before we get out of here, first and foremost, I got to thank our good friends, our brand ambassadors at W Energy, Dream Alive, Okaze Clothing, Habits 365, Cafe Collazo, and Swift Energy for giving us some love. Also, don't forget, check out the link tree, of course. And as always, like, share, subscribe, stay notified. Because I want you to check out the archives this summer. If you missed Blackheart's Angels season finale, they got a hell of a surprise. And wait a minute here. I know who's doing that. It looks to me like somebody's getting a nice juicy ass bite.
Petition, this salivating practically sucks you. Whoa! Oh my God. Whoa!
Oh, hello.
Mouth-watering competition. You can almost taste its splendor. High-level competition, this salivating practically sucks you. Whoa! Oh my God. Whoa! Whoa!
Would you say that you are kinky?
Hi-ho, Selma, away! She's acting up! Carol, put the zucchini down. F5 tornado suction. Skip Bayless wants to know your location. Shannon's in her DMs as we speak. Actually, no, she's too old for him. Whoever the cameraman was, level competition, this salivating practically sucks you. Whoa! Oh my God. Whoa! Whoa!
Would you say that you are kinky?
Oh, Selma, away! Acting up! Carol! Put the zucchini down. F5 tornado suction. Skip Bayless wants to know your location. Shannon's in her DMs as we speak. Actually, no, she's too old for him. Whoever the...
I rest my case. But you're going to see a unique transformation over the course of the summer. And come SummerSlam weekend, all will be revealed in time. Shout out to our brand new collaboration with the Hardcore Sports Network. I look forward to working together in the weeks and years ahead. Also, Christy, you were my sounding board for 2 years. I can't thank you enough for that. Whatever your next chapter is, I know you'll be fine. So, thank you, my friend. Your laugh echoes through the walls of the asylum. Now, back to what else I was going to say before we got teased with some new blooper clips. For the last couple of years, you've all seen me in the makeup. I really don't want to dive into that today. I will do that later. Trust me, Lennox, I got a lot to say about that another day. But starting next season, you get to meet the man behind the makeup once and for all. That does not mean from time to time the other guy doesn't show up. But it still ponders one question. When and where? Because I'm going to dish out this.
Emotional damage! Are you sure about that?
Duh. My point is this. For some time, I was nervous about letting you see the guy behind the makeup. I'm not anymore. Now I've been able to take off my makeup. We're going to find out who else can take off theirs next season. So the cat is somewhat out of the bag. We have the upgrade, and we have Madame of the Indies, Courtney, making her long overdue return. But one last thing I want to say before we get out of here. The last 3 years, last 6 seasons, it's meant the world to me. Don't forget to check out the link tree. Shout out to our ambassadors. Can't wait to start collabing with you, Mitch, and everybody at Hardcore Sports. It's going to be a lot of fun. You got an enthusiastic son of a bitch on your side. Somebody who's going to have your back. Anybody that gets in the way, well, you'll find out. Everybody finds out. The other guy, he's going to be around here. When you see him, you're never going to know. But trust me, he'll pop in to say hi from time to time. Mark my words. But we are less than an hour from Saturday night's main event. I know you all want to go enjoy it. I appreciate the head of the OTTR network, my close friend, Mr. Blackheart himself, stopping in and giving us his take on the next 36 hours worth of wrestling. Shout out to the Angels. If you missed them and you missed last night as well, it's in the archives. Don't forget to check it out. Also, check out our friends over at the Hardcore Sports Network. I look forward to it. Can't say that enough. This is going to be awesome. But with that said,
well, it's time to retire. Feel free to drop in.
It's time to retire for the summer. I've got an upgrade and a cleansing to do. The chair needs a bit of a tightening up. Roasting a whole fucking second night of a pay-per-view kind of stressed it out a little bit. I mean,
Fuck you. Fuck you.
That's pretty much what I got to say about night 2 of WrestleMania. Hang on, a little more oomph to it.
Fuck you. 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 I'm screwed up.
Now, to the 4 women in tomorrow night's buy-in match at Double or Nothing, I got something to say, and it goes a little something like this.
God save you.
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, I was having a moment. But with that being said, Saturday night's main event kicks off live at the top of the hour. It is 7:15 here on the East Coast. It's 6:15 here at Central. So I think it's about that time. With that said, thank you all. I love you. Enjoy the summer. Check out the archives. You can find me on TikTok at Eric37 Joker. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Stay up to date with the Pod Mob's resident clown prince of crime, No, take that back. I'm your resident chaos maker. But the question is, can you handle it? We'll see. You're going to learn the mega fan behind the makeup is twice as passionate as the guy in the makeup. So, till SummerSlam weekend, adieu, au revoir. The Asylum is closed. With that being said, time to retire. Do feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Tell everybody, tell all your friends. Get ready for an almost Jon Stewart-esque feel to the upgrade of what is to come. I love you all. Take care, my fellow inmates. I am Eric the Joka, or I used to be. Now, you can just call me Eric. Till next season, so long. And with that said, good night. Enjoy all 3 events the next 24, 48 hours. We'll see ya. Until next time, I'm in the Asylum doing the upgrades. Take care, everybody. I love you. I thank you. But now, damn, where the fuck do I begin? Take it easy, everybody.
My life is nothing but a comedy.